Hello. I don't know what's going on with my shout out. I have my chat bot up and I even went into Stream Elements to make sure it was working because it's like the Streamlabs chat bot, but then you do the thing and yeah. Anyway, but it's not working for some reason. Thank you. Yeah, I changed up some of the emotes when I got the extra emote spots, and then used the other ones as that I had just the animated versions, and then I got these new emotes. And I was like, you can't do a shout out too soon. I was trying to give Cluxon one too, but it didn't like that. Let's see if it tells me. Nope, I have another 25 seconds before I can do it. I don't know what is up with the shout outs not working. So we'll wait a couple seconds and try again. But hello, if you play Pokemon, there's also the Pokemon in the chat, and I think all we have left is we're guessing that it's a carrot, but it's just like one piece left to complete the snowman and get some rare prizes. So if you play Pokemon in the chat, you might have snowman pieces in your inventory, or were giving out snowballs that you could throw at other players to and then there were like finding things. You could find things in the snowballs, like someone found money, some people found friend balls. I think there was Carrot threw one at himself and he got coal instead because he threw it at himself. So I don't know what is going on. Let me make sure it said that it logged it. Successfully connected, so I don't understand half the time why it works. And then I'll end the stream and check it out and it'll be like, no, it worked just fine. Okay, so today we are back to brick building. So I got this set yesterday, and it kind of reminds me of the dried flower set that Lego put out. So we can do this one, or I have tiny plants. I'm up for either because they're both going to get built. Yeah, it hangs on the wall. I had found it on Amazon and added it to my wish list, so then my husband knows where to look for to get me gifts. So I'm up for either if you guys want to pick one to build, because they're both going to get built. But I'm up for building either today. And they're about the same amount of pieces. I looked it up and it said like there's 800 in this and this one's 758. So they're about the same size as far as like piece count. I know. I pre-ordered them because I love all the plant sets they do. So I had pre-ordered the tiny plants so I wouldn't miss out. Oop, Carrot's gonna raid in soon. Hi, Nikki. How are you doing? Let's see if something is going on with my shout out. It's not working, so I'm having to do it a little different. Well, now I know it's not my chat bot because it did the sound effect for Kevin. So it must be like the Stream Element version isn't working. But I signed in, so I don't know. I never can figure out why something works or doesn't work, or it's all a mystery. But yes, either set today. If anybody wants to vote, pick Both are plant/flower sets. So I am open to doing either today. And this time I remembered to turn on my closed captions. That's the word. True Lego one? Okay. Beto. Welcome in, Crazy. Oh, and now it worked. So maybe that fixed itself. Because it worked for Crazy. So maybe the shout out thing will work. Do both? It depends on how much time. I mean, they're both going to get done probably this week. Because starting January, I have the giant 5,000 piece Hogwarts train, and that's going to be next month. And I figured it'll take most of the month. Congrats, Crazy, on the catch. Ooh, look, I got Harry Potter wand pens as well. It says they're Dumbledore, Hermione, and He Who Shall Not Be Named. But they're pens, and they write pretty nicely. I'm excited for the train too. So when it first came out, I was like, I don't know if I want it. Plus, it's kind of expensive. You know, I could get 2 or 3 moderately sized sets, you know, for the price of that one. Yeah, I was too, because, you know, sometimes those kind of kitschy pens, they write like crap, and then, you know, you don't want to use them. They just look pretty in your like pen holder on your desk, but you don't actually use them. But they wrote pretty nice. I tested a couple of them, like just scribbling on the paper basically, but they wrote nice. But yes, so I didn't get the train because I was like, man, that's kind of a lot. I could get other things. And then on Black Friday, both Amazon and Lego had it on sale. It was $400 on Lego and $350 on Amazon. And I was like, man, it's still kind of a lot, but and I had $100 worth of points, right? So then it would make it 300 instead of 400. But we didn't have that much money, so it didn't really matter. You know, like extra money to spend on stuff like that. And so I let it go. And then we finally got a paycheck we had been waiting forever for. And it was still on sale on Amazon for $350, so I picked it up. So it was $150 off, which was nice. And when I looked, was it yesterday, I think, because I had to do a return on something we got, and it was still on sale for $350. So if anybody's looking for it, I don't know how long they plan to leave it on sale for $350, but I figure $150 off, it probably, you know, I don't know if they had an excess of that set or something, but I figure I'll probably never see it cheaper than that, so I picked it up. But I pre-ordered this set when I saw it, and I think, what is this one? This was like 50 or 60. The plant sets like this is kind of like the succulent set, and what other, like the bonsai and the bouquets. They're all about $50. So I'm flipping. I'm not even reading because I was trying to figure out if this was the first book, and it is. Okay, it says cultivate your creative thumb, which is good because I can't keep plants alive. It says there are tropical plants such as the false shamrock. It's like this kind of bluish purple plant. And then it has a jade plant and a lace leaf. And I guess that's what the ones in this particular booklet are. Right? That's what that other one is. And the advent calendar I also got it from Amazon. It was, I don't want to disparage Lego because I love the Lego advents and I love all the Legos. But I'm left then with 24 like little kind of mini builds. What do I do with them? They just wind up like in a Tupperware bin thrown on the shelf, right? And the last 2 years, the Harry Potter one, right? Um, Let me get you a shout out, Prophet. Let's see if my chatbot is decided to work. Nope. I don't know what's wrong with it. We'll do it this way. But you know, it was a game the last couple years. The Harry Potter one, like all the pieces wound up making a game, which was fun. But this year I was just browsing Amazon and I found off-brand Lego or off-brand brick building. No problem, Prophet. I'm happy to give one. Um, Advent calendar. So you have the 24 days, but then they also broke it down that every 6 days became you could take it apart and build up a slightly bigger, and they're still kind of over here. So it went from like your little mini build, 6 of them turned into bigger things. So I liked that. You know, I didn't feel like I was stuck with a bunch of little tiny ones that I then had to find something. So they turned into this, the Santa brickhead thing, this choo-choo train, and a bigger Christmas tree. So the 24 days turned into something bigger, and I liked that kind of aspect of it. Right, as long as they build nicely and I'm not having to fight the whole time to build them, you know, like they won't click together or sorry, my legs are cold and my blanket fell. um but you know what I mean, as long as they build nicely, I don't care what brand they are. We've bought off brand that were horrible, like we couldn't get them to click together, to each other, let alone the box said it was comparable and compatible with Legos. Like, I can't get you to stick to yourself. How are you going to clip to them? But as long as they build nice, it doesn't matter the brand to me. So, okay, it looks like we're going to build those 3 ones, the fall shamrock, the jade plant, and the lace leaf in this booklet. But yeah, I mean, in the end, right? Mega Bloks, somebody, was it Grand Admiral Quack? In his stream last night, he was talking about the name is really bad if you don't get it typed in correctly. So let me look it up because I saved it. And I don't want to tell you the name and it'd be super weird. Okay. Here is the company Grand Admiral Quack was talking about. And they look really nice. So I'm probably going to wind up ordering one from them. I'm not sure what set. In fact, I can change my thingy and we can look at it. So this is the website. Like this apothecary one is $80 and can ship to the US, China, a bunch of places. And let me see if I can find the brick count. And these come with light kits, which is what gets me, because the Legos you have to buy the light kits separate, but these come with the light up ability. So for $80, it's 1,470 pieces, plus the light brick set and the instructions for $80. So I think I might order one of those to build on and see how they are on set. Like I said, it's intriguing that they have, like every set that I looked at had that light kit included. And I wanted to try lighting, and this way it would be included. And they look really nice. I like this steampunk airship. And look at this Jack and the Beanstalk, a camper van. Look at this medieval pier inn. I'm digging this. They have a steampunk train station. And then they have these houses. So there's not as many sets to choose from, but those look really nice. I'm probably gonna order one to try out on stream. So I can, right? They look so good, Nikki. So I can definitely keep you updated, like as I order one and see how the like how long it takes to get and then I'll build it obviously on stream because that's where I build everything. But why does nothing want to work today? Even my chat box isn't working. Sorry, I thought maybe changing it. This happened once before, and then when I went and tried it later, everything worked just fine. Like, it just glitched. I don't know what its issue is. But yes, I can definitely keep you up to date if you want. But like I said, like my mother-in-law gives the best Christmas presents. She just gives everybody a gift card. Yeah, it's just, it just decides not to work. And then you get after chat or after stream, I'll be freaking out and I'll try different stuff and everything will work as if nothing ever was wrong. I don't think it's my chat bot because it popped up like when Kevin came in, it made the sound command. So I have a Streamlabs chat bot that works through Stream Elements. Like I put in the event and then it goes through Stream Elements and then it happens. So maybe something's up with Stream Elements. Listen, I've given up trying to guess. Like I said, I'll try it after stream, like in my chat, and everything will work just fine. Listen, I have a Twitch command for just that. It helps if I'm in the box when I attempt to type. Yep. So it's not my chat bot, because that's working. So it's got to be something else. Prophet, how have you been doing? I haven't got to pop in your streams in a bit. How have you been doing? I loved how they look like tiny little plant pots. That's what got me with this set. Oh, it has a little info thingy. It says, at a glance, I'm gonna totally mess this up. Oxalis triangularis could be mistaken for a group of butterflies. So what better way to capture this plant's iconic look than by using Lego Butterfly in the brand new color of purple? So this is really supposed to be that false shamrock. I'm doing good. We did our family type thing with like in-laws and stuff on Christmas Eve versus Christmas Day because I didn't want to go anywhere. And the kids like to play with all the things they got. They don't want to go anywhere or try to take things places. So we don't really go places on Christmas Day. But it went well. And it's the first time we've like hosted family because we've not lived really close to family for like 12 years. We used to do, when we lived in Omaha, because it was only like a 9-hour drive, we did Thanksmas, where we did Thanksgiving and Christmas together. But then the last 5 years, we lived too far to really do family at all. Pokey catch. We'll try Featherball. I don't remember if I have more or not. Nope. Okay, Pokey catch. Ultra ball. Yeah, so it was fun to get to host the family, instead of just going somewhere else to a friend's house or, a different relative. And then yesterday we didn't like do anything. My husband streamed for a little bit, and then I streamed for a little bit. And that butterfly does not want to go on there. So, let's see if I can get it to focus. But that's what these little Lego flower petals are looking like. Just like exactly like little butterflies. If I can get this last one on, I will show you the plant. But it does not want to go on. Woohoo, I caught it. But that's how this one little plant looks like. And that was like a super easy quick build. But it doesn't really like sit, it doesn't clip on. So if you get them, beware that it does not like clip into the plant or to the pot. It just kind of sits on there. Oh, you know what helps? If I don't skip steps. Never mind. Strike that last statement. It does clip in, but only if you follow all the steps. Oh, look at that. Now it clips. Okay. So it does clip in, but you can still like turn it. But it doesn't fall out anymore because I went back and did this step. I really have to start looking at all the steps. I feel like every set I don't have to go back and fix something. But yeah, next month will be the big train. It's got 5,129 pieces. I have not opened the box, so I don't know how many bags, but I do know it has 20 minifigures in like varying, like, so there's multiple like Harry and Hermione's and stuff, but they're like, I guess, supposed to be different ages, so the minifigures look different. Like, because one is like Harry grown up with his children. I didn't realize it when I put them on wrong. Or held it wrong for how they went. And ads are gonna start in 1 minute, just a heads up. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. I have the thing up where it tells you when ads are gonna start, but it seems to only tell me when the first ad break is gonna be, and then after that the mods see it, but I don't. Does anybody else have that issue? Because it's driving me batty. I tried to warn people, but now I'm not really seeing it to warn people. Because I know some people like to mute the ads or whatever, or turn the volume down. Let's see. If you play the Poke game, and you need a reminder to check your Poke Daily and Discord. If you do that, here is your reminder. I know that happens to me all the time. Anytime I get one of those, I'm like constantly checking, are there 5 people? Are there 5 people? Right. Like, I see that first commercial because I've delayed the first commercial break by like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And then I'll see that one, but I don't see the rest the whole time I'm on. And it's been driving me crazy. Like, I've gone back and checked like I don't want to say permissions, but like the ad settings. And it says it's checked there with the, show me when the ad breaks start, but I don't actually see the ad break. Like, I see it now, but that's it. Nope, they wanted it up.
When picking a commerce platform, you have two choices.
Oh, you piece of...
Or,
Yeah!
that's the sound of selling on Shopify, online, in person, and beyond. Join the millions of businesses growing on Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
Yeah, so it's the ad notification issue I'm having. Like, my settings are correct, but it's not telling me. Like, this first one, yes. But going forward, if it keeps going like it has been the last couple streams, I won't see it again. My mods will, but I don't. But yeah, so it's frustrating. Like, I don't know. It's got to be something with Twitch, obviously, because it's like, I don't know if it's because I have more than a few mods that it figures the mods will take care of it and I don't need to worry about it, or what. But I don't see it. It drives me batty. Ooh, this one has the green brick separator. And I'll wait till ads are done to read the next little tidbit thing in the book. I'll double check I didn't miss it. Any others? Nope. No other tidbits about this plant. Okay, we should be back from ads. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I saw that first one, and if it keeps going like it is, I won't see them again the whole time I stream. But here's another little. Here's this little pot. This one we actually made with Legos versus just kind of more the two pieces to make a small pot. This one was pretty much built from the ground up. It says, have you ever considered learning the art of growing bonsai trees? Jade plants grow fast, are very accommodating, and can easily be trimmed to your liking. So now I guess we're going to build like the plant part. There's not much left, so I'm just going to make two little piles. Yeah, and I figured I'd ask because, you know, it could be something just like I said, like I have a setting that I think is set differently but isn't, you know? So I figured I would just ask if it is happening to anybody else. Okay, and the jade plant leaves, or whatever you want to call them, they look like this, but they're actually almost kind of like little newsboy hats. It's neat. A way to repurpose the I love how they repurpose pieces in different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, not you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 hats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. gonna do the same thing 8 times, same step. So you put the little dot on the little arm piece, and then you put the hat on top. Boop. And then it just, if I stop dropping things, goes in like that. And I did create a Discord, so if you ever make a set and you want to share it, there's a channel in there for showing off, whether it's a set, whether you knit, crochet, paint, whatever. Anything you want to show off. I didn't have a Discord till just a couple weeks ago because I'm bad at social media. I'm like bad at keeping up anyway. And I figured literally everybody and their grandmother who has a channel makes a Discord. But then like one day in a single stream I got asked several times about it, so I went and made one. But you can do the command Discord and it'll pop up, or in the About section there's a link if you're interested. No, don't fall over. So there's all our little caps, leaves on there. And then this time we need this. One on top and one in each little graspy claw thing. And we are one piece away from finishing our snowman in the chat. I have been trying to play Pokemon in everybody's channel in hopes that it gives me the last piece we need. Because supposedly you get rare drops if you complete the snowman. And then we put that piece on top. And then stick it in the little pot. So that's what that one looks like. And this is the jade plants. I try to keep them back far enough that they're in the view, but not so far that they get in the way. And then there's just a couple extra little pieces. Oh, and it says extra read all about it. Flat cap in a new color. To replicate the thick leaves of the jade plant, we used 8 Lego flat caps, first seen in the Newspaper Kid collection Lego minifigure. I was right, it's like a newsboy hat. Let's see, Pokey, Catch, Ultra Ball. And I know they were... I don't own that ball. Rude. Pokey, Catch. Great ball. I thought I bought some more Ultra Balls, but I guess not. I can fix that real quick though. Shop. Ultra Ball purpose 20. Continue purchase. Now I have great Ultra Balls again. They were giving out what's the word I'm looking for? Snowballs as well that you could throw at people. So I got the snowman hat, and I didn't know what it was, and I asked about it in stream. I was like, "What's that little thing?" Or something like that. Okay, let me pull up my Discord real quick. Like I said, I'm bad at social media, so it's probably my fault. Discord up the top. Invite people. Copied. Okay, this is the one I just got from Discord. So let's see if that one works. Maybe they do have like a expiration. Like I'm horrible at social media. Oh, it says your link invite will expire in 7 days. Can I edit it? Oh, I can. Expires after never. Generate new link. Copy. Okay, so I fixed it to so that the link will never expire. And this is the new link if that one doesn't work because I messed with it. And I will fix that in my chat bot now so that I don't forget. Because otherwise I will totally forget all about it. Control V. Submit. Okay. I think I fixed it. I didn't pay attention when I copied it because I didn't think about it. To me, links never expire unless the web page goes away. But that should be right. Yeah, I didn't read the tiny fine print that said the link expires in X amount of. I just figured they would never expire. That makes sense, right? Why would it expire? I'll be honest, not much happens there. I had created an Advent one and I was posting stuff every day, but then the part that hardly ever wins out, the intrusive thought goes, you're spamming your thing. Nobody knows. Yeah, I didn't either until you said it expired and I went and looked. And in the tiniest of print underneath the code that you can copy and share, it said link expires in 7 days, edit link. And I was like, what does edit mean? You know, so I clicked on it and then I could change it so that it never expires. Hey, Danny. Oh, see, it didn't work that time. Okay. I said my shout out thing is being selective in the worky, so we'll do it this way. Yeah, I didn't know either, just about the same way I didn't know it expired. But now we all learned something today. I could see maybe choosing to make it expire, but I don't know why it starts out as you having to choose not for it to expire. Listen, Danny, we just finished one. I'm still recovering from this Christmas. But Halloween, you can remind me Halloween's over, like, as soon as it's over. I'm good with that. I saw things that you could make your tree, like, Jack Skellington themed. Like, it had a tree topper and all kinds of stuff for Jack Skellington. Can you feel your legs yet, Danny? Or are they still numb from your run? Make sure I push this down. Okay, that seems better. So it looks like they want it even. What, Lex? I'm gonna take that as a nope. Still can't feel him. See, if I run, it's only because somebody is chasing me. I would never run willingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my husband was a runner, and I never understood that either. But more power to you. If it's something you enjoy and it brings you peace, enlightenment, whatever, go for it. Make sure I'm holding this right. Because Lord knows, I don't want to put another thing on wrong. I'll have to fix the link for that, for the Discord, in my About You section as well. I should make a note for myself. Then 1, 2. And there's been no little fun tidbit facts in this book so far. I'll double, or about this plant so far, not in the book as a whole. 16. That's a lot of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I found them all. 2, 3. Okay, 4 the same kind, of course. Or, you know, just rebuild the same thing 4 times. This, then we flip, leave a little space at the tippity top, and I would say I did this wrong, didn't I? I did, but I can easily see what I did wrong. I thought it just wanted every other, but it does not want every other. It wants specifically on either side, so that was easy to fix. I'm going to Sam's Club myself later today, but thank you for the offer, Danny. See what toys they had from Christmas that they've marked down. So I'm kind of irritated, but it's not really Target's fault. It's just a packaging error. It happens. You know what I mean? My daughter wanted Pokemons, and we got her one of the trainer boxes, the Scarlet one, I think. And she was so excited. She opened it, and then it didn't have any of the dye in the kit. It had 2 packs of like the poisoned whatever set, the little chips that tell you you're hurt, but it didn't have the die with it. So we have to take it back today and hopefully exchange it. Like, I understand it's not their fault. It's a 1 in a million packaging error, but it's still frustrating because it was supposed to be a Christmas present. Well, it was a Christmas present. Yeah. Right? That's what she's so excited. She loves all the different die because they're always different to coincide with that, kit, that set. And she got all the Pokemon cards. Thankfully, she hadn't opened any of the Pokepacks. She was just taking everything out of the box to look at it. And they weren't in there. So that was a little frustrating. Like, I understand, like I said, it's a 1 in a million packaging error thing, but it's a little bit worse because of the timing that it was supposed to be a present. It wasn't just something she bought, or we bought because she did a good job or she was getting a reward or whatever, because it was supposed to be a present. That's kind of like what makes it, for me, a little frustrating, a little more frustrating. She got the Scarlet one and her brother got the 151 one. And his was fine, but I bought his from Amazon. And hers came from Target. So, like I said, it's not their fault. It was just something completely out of their control. But hopefully we'll take all the pieces in and I'll show them my receipt and they will just exchange it for us. Hopefully. Okay, now 8 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But and I had to return. I bought a so my brother-in-law, he's like, I don't know what your kids want. I don't know what you guys want. He just sends us money and then he's like, buy something and put my name on it. That's how he does his Christmas. He's young, well, not young, but a bachelor, This is my pretty cup. I love these kind of ridged cups. I have like 5 of them in different colors. But yeah, so he's like, I don't know what anybody wants. I'll just send you money. You buy something, put my name on it, put it under the tree. He goes, in fact, I don't care what you do with the money. Buy something, don't buy something, But this is my gift to you. And so I had bought like 2 Harry Potterish headband things for myself from him. And one of them, it was metal, and as soon as I you grab the headband to hold it as you put it on, it like I heard something crack. Yes, this was one of my Christmas presents. It's a baby Niffler. I love the Nifflers. And my shirt is a Niffler, and it gives you all kind of Niffler facts. They look just like platypuses, and I love platypuses and otters. Ooh, Pokeballs. Pokemon soon. A mudslide. It says a heal ball or a heavy ball. I'm pretty sure at this point I have a heavy ball. Poke catch. Oh, heavy. Welcome in, Carrot. Let's see if I typed that right. Shout out Carrot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only count 4, Nikki. It's still not at 5. Okay. and we're building the top of the plant pot. If I can talk today. I don't know about anybody else, but I will not stumble over my words all morning long. I get on stream and I can't talk to save my life. Every other word is befuddled. You do exclamation point, Pokey, Snowball, and then the person's name. I caught it. And I'm not. It was supposed to be for like every so many Pokeballs or Pokemon you tried to catch, you got snowballs or something, but I haven't gotten any. They're just randomly given to you. So like next time I'm 12% less likely to miss a spawn. Sometimes they're like that. Sometimes they increase your chance of catching a shiny. Sometimes there's a friend ball in them. Sometimes there's money in them. But they're just randomly given to you. There's no like rhyme or reason that I found. I thought Carrot said it was for like every 20 Pokemon you tried to catch, you would get one, but I've been trying to catch a bunch. Maybe it only counts for the ones I miss. I don't know. I missed a bunch last night or yesterday in my stream, so. But yeah. Oh, it was a quest? Okay. I have no idea how you get the Pokemon, or like the snowballs, or what you could do to increase your chance of getting like the snowman pieces. I don't understand any of it. Rude. Why did you fall off? Nobody told you to fall off. You stay on. Make sure everything's... Wow, 99% chance of a shiny. That's amazing. Here, let's do I can't apparently not type either. Pokey Snowman. See, we're just missing that one piece. And it said it was going for like 3 weeks. So I think we're in the beginning of the 3rd week, maybe. Because I think it started on the 17th. Yeah, it started on the 17th. So we're in the 2nd week of it. Okay. It says lace leaves are susceptible to pests like aphids and spider mites. So having a hungry ladybug in the pot is a good way to keep your plant healthy. That's cool. Make sure I put this on correctly. So here's our little plant pot we made. I swear like over half the reason I even liked this set was because I got to build the little plant pots and they were adorable. Oh, we have a little ladybug like they suggested. Okay, let me make sure I put these on correctly. And I will show you our ladybug in a minute when I get these pieces in hopefully correctly. There's a little ladybug. Yes, Fantasy got Dragon Diamond Art coasters, and she's loving them. I got 2 sets of coasters, but they won't be part of the ones I give away. They're for me. They are 2 different Van Gogh type paintings, and I love Van Gogh. We built this little something or other. Okay, apparently they wanted the plants just... Really? I've got to start paying attention. There we go. That popped off. I didn't pay attention to where they had, I guess, wanted everything lined up. Okay, let's try this again. This way. Okay. Now, there we go. And we need a stick. One of you and one of you. So like a... We have another little info thing. Let me get this on. And I will read. It says, you may know lace leaf or anthurium by one of its many other names. For example, flamingo flower or painter's palette. We love the abundance of alliteration here. Okay, and now it says one of these. One of these. If the music is too loud, let me know and I will turn it down. Come on. Okay. And there's one little flower. And of course, the sun chooses that moment to like come through the blinds. Okay, we're gonna build 2 of these. Okay, 1, 2. Then we flip them over. Put that piece in. Flip again. Push that in. And then this one goes here, kind of like the flowers or petals are just hanging out. And then this one goes here. Again, leaves just, chilling. Then we need to make 2 of these. So I'm just gonna pour all the tiny pieces out in hopes that it's easier to pick them up. Okay. Like this. And like this. Looks like little red bullhorns. No. Okay. I'm guessing it's these. It says, to capture the iconic ridged flower of the lace leaf, we used a Lego clamshell element in red. So they look like little red clamshells. I think it was 8 yet, so 4 and 4. Okay. Try to make sure everything I got lined up and even. And so these are the lace wing. Make sure I said the name right. Lace leaf, not lace wing. Hi, Laura Skywalker. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day as well, and that your Christmas holiday, however you choose to call it / spend it, was good. Shout out. Okay, where's my little tabby? So I remember to write people down to add them to my thing. It was profit. Of course, now the pen wants to act up. Profit DNA and yeah. As soon as I said earlier that they write nice, now it's like nope. Let me clean up these extra pieces. Dobby ears, okay. Heel ball, I'm pretty sure I have a heel ball. Pokey, catch, heel ball. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And if Carrot does it, that should be 5 for you, Nikki. I'm gonna get my Dobby ears. So this is one of my gifts yesterday. It's a Dobby ear headband, and then on the inside it says Dobby is free in gold thread. I have Dobby ears. But yes, that was one of my gifts yesterday. with stubby ears. So let's see. Tyranny received a great Cherish Ball, which Cherish Balls increase your likelihood. Oh no, that was a shiny Cherish Ball. Oop, I got a shiny! Shiny hype, I got a shiny. Whoop whoop. That's my second shiny. Yeah, I don't know. It happened that way with me one time. Like I counted there were 5 chances, like 5 people, and it said there wasn't enough. And then I tried it again later and it did work. I don't understand. And I thought maybe it didn't count me, like there had to be 5 other people, but it should have worked then too. Yeah, there's still that 1% chance that you didn't get it, that you wouldn't, and that was the 1%. And I had no chance. I just used a heal ball. Okay, what am I looking for? Bag 3, I think. I got the luck crazy. It says arid or desert plants are some of the toughest species you will find. They have evolved to survive in climate zones with harsh winds, intense heat, and only very sporadic precipitation. They typically store what little moisture they can, attract in plump pods, and save it for, well, not a rainy day, but a long dry spell instead. Radiant flowers help them attract pollinators, giving them an edge over any competition in their surroundings. Maybe that makes sense. 5 that didn't receive a gift. That makes sense. Oh, nope. This is the next book. I want this one. Strike the desert plants. These plants are carnivorous plants. These plants have developed the most cunning ways to lure in and trap their prey. With snares, pitfalls, adhesives, snap traps, and other curious contraptions, these captivating creations almost seem like hybrids between flora and fauna. Over 600 different known species can gobble up a veritable buffet of gullible animals, from insects to larvae to crustaceans and even smaller mammals. We're building the Venus flytrap, the red sundew, and the yellow pitcher plant. It looks like the Venus flytrap will be first. Okay. So we need our little bucket. It's like one Venus flytrap. It's not like a grouping of them, so it's going in the smallest pot. Did you do them all already? You got like 8. Oh, well, then you have more. You want more. It says the Venus flytrap has sensor hairs around its two leaves that trigger its trap. When an insect touches the hairs, it will cause the jaws to close and capture their prey inside. I don't know if you guys are ever interested in the little tidbit information things, but I just read them because I find them interesting. Well, you got money for Christmas. Okay, need these two. Ooh, look at these things. They look almost like ooze. Okay, we want to turn this upside down. Push that in. Do it again. There we go. And then we clip them in like this. And we have the little Venus flytrap. That's cute. It's a cute little plant. And you can like change it, you know, up to close or a little more open. Says, does this piece used for the jaws of the Venus flytrap remind you of anything? The element was originally designed as frosting for a cake. This is the first time it has been used in lime green. That's cool. I could see it as cake frosting. I kind of thought it looked like a little bit like goo oozing. But that's so cool how they reused it in this kind of capacity. It is one of my favorite things about Lego, how they find ways to reuse pieces they already have in a different way. You know what I mean? In the dried plant, you make poppies, I think it is. And you use epaulets from little soldiers turned upside, turned the other way, like upside down. So the epaulets are up instead of on the shoulder hanging down. And three of them piled on top of each other made a little tiny peony or poppy or something like that. It was really cool. I like how they find ways to reuse pieces that they have in a way you don't even, they don't even look like what they originally were. I know, it's so tiny. It's just one lonely Venus flytrap, not like a cluster of them. Okay, these on the side and the red on this. Then this on top. 2, 3, 4 pieces. 2 pieces. 2 pieces. 2 pieces. On the red side, okay. I'm gonna double check that I didn't get any kind of thing in my Pokemon real quick. Like no snowball or nothing. Nope, no snowball. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my husband plays this game in his stream, and Grand Admiral Quack was playing it last night too. So it's kind of like in your chat, but not in your chat. It's called Stream Raiders. So it's like you click on the link and you can place like little army men on the field in this battle like every 5 minutes, and then at the half an hour mark the battle is over and you can watch it play out, and people win like scrolls and coins and stuff to upgrade their people, and then you can like upgrade your army. Does that sound like... I thought about adding it to Mayan because I do like to play it when I watch my hubby stream and he plays it, and I had fun doing it in Grand Admiral Quacks last night too. Does that seem like anything like anybody would be interested? Because I mean, keep in mind, just because I like to play it does not mean you guys would want to play it. You know, you wouldn't have to download anything or anything like that. You just click on the link and then it takes you. Stop falling out of my hand. Hey Jaeger, how are you doing? I will give you a shout out in just a moment. Redeem hydrate. Okay, let me get you your shout out and then I will do that. Shout out at Jaeger. I give everybody a shout out. Thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in. I hope you had a good holiday, whatever you call it and however you choose to celebrate it. I saw this meme going on. It was like, Happy Merry whatever. And I was like, I feel that. I feel like that fits. It says, this carnivorous plant uses thousands of tiny hairs, each tipped with a bead of sticky liquid, to trap its prey. Once the insect is stuck to the leaves, they will begin to curl inward around the unsuspecting little bug. A Minior? Ooh, I don't think I have that one. I bought more Ultra Balls. Pokey Catch Ultra. Oh. But this is our little plant pot so far that we built. Then there's not much left in here, so I'm just gonna little brushes. I guess to replicate the tiny hairs. Let me see if I can. Let me dump this out. Sometimes this color just helps the thing focus better. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like a tiny little hairbrush that they're repurposing. Yeah, I know. Poor unsuspecting little bug. I built some Lego today. Got Amy's Animal Rescue Island. Ooh, that sounds fun. I figured you're lurking at work. Hopefully, I'm helping the time pass better for you. And hopefully, your day isn't too taxing, that it's just kind of an easy day at work.
This whole game is rigged.
Oh, Kevin must be in. Oh, no. I caught it. I caught it. Kevin usually yells that the game is rigged in hopes that the game then is forced to give him the Pokemon to show that it's not rigged. That's his how do you want to put it? Like cheat code. Oh. Yeah, when you don't have a lot of employees to begin with, even one being out makes a difference. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. These are little epaulets, like soldier epaulets, like that a little soldier minifigure would wear, but they're pink in this set, and we're going to turn them upside down to make the little flower. It's pretty cool. I know maybe I shouldn't be quite as excited about it as I am, but I am. Okay, let me get these. I will read your comment in just a second, but I want to get these. They are a little interesting to get them lined up just right. Our detailer is out because he had one more vacation day left and he took it for the day after Christmas. My husband works for the state, so he had off Christmas and today as kind of like, because they have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, so Christmas Day and the day after to like make that work, and then he took tomorrow off, so he only has, and then one of our body techs is sick, so yeah, it doesn't, when you don't have a ton of employees, like any of them make a huge difference. Okay, it says pink epaulets make the leaves of the sundew flower a first in this color. If you happen to have the Lego Captain Redbeard minifigure, you could turn him into Captain Pinkbeard. And they give you an extra epaulet to be able to do that. That's how your works for your roommate. Yeah, he we just retired, or I say we. He just retired this past summer, so retired from the military and got a second job as a state employee. Thank you, Carrot. Like, see, I didn't see him. There's nothing has popped up for me, so it's happening. I don't understand, like, if I have a setting wrong, if it's just Twitch being twitchy or what, but it's annoying. Yeah, that, I mean, on yours, I was trying to be like right on top of it. I would say 3 minutes, and then like when it started or was about to start, but it's still annoying. Yeah, I don't know what is happening. Like I said, I don't know if it's like just a mess up and Twitch isn't realizing it, or if it's like you have X amount of mods. You don't need to worry about it. They'll worry about it for you. You know, I have no clue. Okay, it says, could it be? Yes. These are actually little Lego hairbrushes. From like the Friends sets, you know, you get the little hairbrushes. So this is our little, oh, what, I want to say the name right. Red sundew is this carnivorous plant. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Finally, a use case for their hairbrush, given that neither the minifigures, right? They always have hairbrushes, but they don't have any hair that you can actually brush. I always think it's funny that they put a brush in there, because my daughter has a ton of the like Friends sets, and like almost every set comes with a hairbrush, but they don't have any hair to brush. So it's kind of funny. Like, I understand the concept of why they add the brushes to the set. You know, little girls pretending to brush it. But at the same time, they don't actually have any hair you can pretend to brush. A shark horse? How does that work? You need to put a link. I have to see how a shark horse works. Okay, this plant, I should put my little sticky tab in the front, is a yellow pitcher plant. It's native to southern eastern United States. Oh, I didn't even realize it said it where. Same for the red sundew. The Venus flytrap is native to North Carolina and South Carolina. Okay, let's pull this up because I want to know how a shark horse works. We can all look at the shark horse. Let me pick. Go away, all you ads. That is some total misfit toy shop work going on there. They said, look, we accidentally cut out too many horses. I know, we'll make it a horse shark. That is totally misfit toy island kind of creation. Misfit toys, definitely. I got nothing. I have seen some weird things, but that's up there. Do you like Shein? Or I know the other one is like Temu. I have never ordered anything from either. Do you find it like, I worry about your stuff being you like your credit card information being sold or never getting the product. Do you find that you like it, that it's reliable? You haven't had like any issues? Make sure I got that middle piece, that little bar pushed in. There we go. Sheena, I like. The only thing is make sure you check the return policy for items, because some let you return it and others not. That makes sense. I mean, even ordering from Amazon, you sometimes take a gamble at what you actually get versus what you ordered. So I understand that concept. But I always worry about, like, how long it takes to get it and stuff. I always use PayPal. Yeah, so they never actually have my information. I try to use PayPal to pay like everywhere I can, because it's easier to dispute when you use PayPal. Plus, then they don't actually have your information. Um, so I do that too. Do you find that it takes a long time to get the things you order, or about average? I mean, not everybody does 2-day delivery, like Amazon. So I'm not expecting that, but it takes, depending on the seller. I just don't want to be waiting for something for like 3 months, because sometimes I use, what is it? Oh, no, I can't think of the place. My brain farts. But sometimes it can take a while to get the stuff, because it's like they almost do pre-orders and then they ship it out. Oh, that's not horrible. I mean, you can wait that long sometimes, ordering off even a reliable kind of deal. So that's not bad. I'll have to check them out. I know I always see like it's not Teespring, yes, too, because a lot of times you're doing like pre-order for the shirts or whatever it is you order. But there's another one I order sometimes. I see it in my email all the time. Of course, now I can't remember what it's called. But sometimes it seems like they do pre-order and then you're waiting for it to come. And it isn't bad as long as I know that's what's happening. It's the thinking you're gonna get it relatively soon and then realizing that never mind, this was a pre-order and I have to wait for it to ship from China and make it across the ocean. If I know that's how it works, it's not that bad. It's like I said, it's the not knowing and thinking it's coming a different way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Woohoo! Yeah, like it is an extra large, but it's an extra large in like China, which means it's like a small here. Yeah. I'm the same way on Amazon though. Like if it doesn't have a review or only has a few, I'm like, nope, thanks. Like I know logically somebody has to be the first person to buy it, but it's probably not going to be me. I see Temu and the Shein ads all the time, and I think about it. But I've never like ordered from them. I'll have to check them out though. Maybe for like off-brand Lego type deals. Oh yeah, like they order like 6 or 7 different things, but they only put the review under one item. Okay. Like they're reviewing their whole order, not just that specific item from their order. A Bidef. Didn't tell me about it.
This whole game is rigged.
Bogey catch. We'll say great ball. Oops. I was looking at a lamp and one of the reviews said clothes were soft and fit and my kitchen items were amazing. Yeah, that's weird. Like, why would you think that you could review just one item from your order and that would review the whole order? Like, no, you need to do one under each item. Not just one for every item. So I read a lot, and it kills me when people don't like the concept of the book. Like, listen, I get he kidnapped her, and then she fell in love with him. Is not everybody's favorite cup of tea. I know this, But it gets me when Amazon deletes people's, like, or threatens to delete people's whole, like, every review they've ever written because it violates some weird community standard that they won't even tell you specifically about. But then the people who openly admit in their review that they've never read it, but they're giving it 1 star and would give it 0 stars if they could, they leave up, and they are allowed to do that over and over. Congrats, Nikki. Yeah. But yeah, I get the concept. Not everybody who reviews things understands how reviews work.
This whole game is rigged.
Yep, it is. For a while, they kept putting out Pokemon is not rigged, and I was like, the fact that you have to say it's not means it is. Why don't you just say trust
The
me?
holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. Whether you're making a traditional roasted turkey or spicy turkey tacos.
Yeah, like, don't review things unless you've, like, read, used, whatever the item. Like, those don't actually help anybody.
Choose from a great selection of digital coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our app for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
So I've been writing reviews for books for like 10 years now. And or at least really close to it. And when I first started, you had to put in your review, I received this book in exchange for a review. Like, either at the very beginning or at the very end. You couldn't hide it in the middle. And now, and about 2 to 3 years ago, Amazon began targeting people and deleting like every review they had ever written because they claimed it violated a terms of service thing. But tons of products have, I received this product in exchange for an honest review, and they would leave those up. So now nobody puts that in their review anymore. Like, you don't have to put it in there. Yeah. Like, they started, like, I had received an email that said they were going to delete all my reviews, and they did. I couldn't find them anywhere, and I have literally thousands of reviews of books done. And I emailed them back at the thing, and I was like, what, can you tell me specifically? Like, don't just tell me terms and services. Like, where specific line in the terms and services did I violate? Like, I need you, like, act like I'm dumb, act like I'm a 3rd grader, and I don't know how to read. Highlight it and send it to me. And, like, I hadn't received anything. And, like, a week later, I was like, if you're not going to tell me which terms and services I violated, what you're doing is illegal and censorship. Like, you can't do that. And finally, I got an email back, and they're like, we're not required to tell you. I was like, no, you are required to tell me. If you're going to say I violated terms and services, you have to show me where. And I was like, and I will post everywhere, and I will keep bugging you daily until I get my answers. Because this is not a joke. And I pointed out that they leave reviews up for people who say they've never even read the book, but allow it to leave a 1-star up so that it hurts the author's prospects. Because you have to have like so many positive reviews before you get picked up by Amazon's like automated system that recommends the book to people. Like, even if somebody reads another book in the series, they won't always be recommended the next book because it doesn't have the right type of reviews. And I was like, so unless you're going to get rid of those, I'm going to start going through and reporting every single one of them. And if I find that they're still up, it's going to be a problem. Like, I'm going to go all over social media. I'm not even that good at it, but I'm going to start letting people know. And they were like, well, ma'am. I was like, no, ma'am. you have to tell me what terms I violated, or I'm gonna start being a pain in your rear end. And they reinstated all of my reviews. But I was like, no, it's not fair. If you're gonna leave people's up that openly say they have not read the book, then you have to, you know, take them down too, or leave mine alone. Okay, this says nothing is more refreshing than a picture of digestive enzymes. The cups of these plants are filled with digestive juices that break down the unfortunate insects that fall in. Yeah, because it's just crazy. Like, listen, if I violated the terms of service, I will more than gladly do what I can to fix it. But if you're not willing to tell me, then I know I didn't actually do anything wrong, and you're just being a pain, and fighting. Because for as much of Amazon's profit is ebooks and books in general, they treat their authors like trash. Okay, this one says interesting elements alert. These pitcher plants use an explorer helmet. Oh, not that piece. An explorer helmet in bright spring green for the opening of the pitcher, so upside down. Hey, Devonverse. I will get you a shout out in just a second. Use these like little mining helmets upside down as the cup, and then a broom, like the bottom of a broom, as the head of the stock. So like upside down, like that. That's pretty cool. My something shout outy part isn't working, so we are doing it this way. Right? I love how they find ways to reuse like different elements that you wouldn't necessarily think of. And sometimes when you look at them, you don't even notice it at first, and then you're like, oh my god, that's a helmet. Okay. There is kind of like one side of the helmet is thicker than the other, so I'm trying to make sure I get that part on the way they mean for it to be on. Is it not supposed to clip on there? I figured it would, like a hat. There was one that was a tree and the leaves were frogs. Yes, I love it. It's so like innovative. Like you don't even realize it. You have to like take a second glance at it and you're like, oh my god. Okay, I think I got that right. That's kind of what they want the top of these plants to look like. How have you been, Devin? I hope your holiday was well. Did I do that right? Yes. 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 No. Maybe. Eat sugar. Okay. I have... Oop. I can either eat this peppermint bark from Ghirardelli or little Kinder people. Well, your brother's loud when he's excited. So are you. I can either eat a Black Panther man or a peppermint bark. The Kinder man, okay. They look like Marvel characters on the outside, but on the inside they just look like little kids, which is disturbing, but... They have had a long winter break. They have been off since the 15th. So they have been off the entire second half of December. It's been a long break. But they're both teenagers, so for the most part, they just leave me alone. So you put a clear little dot type bead. Right? Didn't get new molds, just these. It's like the wrapper shows you one thing and the inside there's no need to do a whole new mold. That's expensive. So you put like a clear little like one dot bead, not the flat dots, but like the one bead type, you know, inside, so it looks like there's something. I'm trying to get like a better, but the sun is not cooperating. Inside, so it looks like there's liquid in there, like they were talking about the digestive cup. But this is our little, it says, surprisingly, the leaf that grows above the pitcher cannot move and seal the pitcher. Instead, it prevents rain from entering and diluting the fluid. So like this little leaf here, instead of being able to like go over and close it so no bugs could get in it, it actually protects it from rainwater. That's pretty cool. I like all the little interesting little tidbitty facts they put in the books. I don't know if anybody else does, but I read them. So this one is our desert arid plants. This is arid or desert plants are some of the toughest species you will find. They have evolved to survive in climate zones with harsh winds, intense heat, and only very sporadic precipitation. They typically store what little moisture they can attract in plump pods and save it for, well, not a rainy day, but a long dry spell instead. Radiant flowers help them attract pollinators, giving them an edge over any competition in their surroundings. So it's the, I'm going to say Britons, but it could be, I could be pronouncing it wrong. It could be Brighton, Life Forever, Eastern Prickly Pear, and Pincushion Cactus. Come here, bag 5. Ooh, quick balls. Let's see, make sure I didn't get any fancies. Nope. Jangmo? Oh, I have no clue. Pokey cat. I'm sure I murder the names of these pokey things all the time. Ooh, there's some printed pieces in the baby bag that comes with this. So it has some printed pieces there. Okay, let's see. Back to our tiny pot. Oh, there it is. It looks like we're going to build the Brighton or Britain's Life Forever first. I called it. Apparently, I am on a roll. Yesterday I couldn't catch like anything, so let's see if I got any goodies from that. Nope, no snowballs or anything. It says this colorful succulent was named after Nathaniel Lord. Like I said, it could be Britain or Brighton, an American botanist who first categorized the Dudleya genus. I'm probably murdering these names, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, this. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. I like the colors in this one though. It's very colorful. So we want our little, it looks like a rose type plant, but we're gonna have it upside down for a moment, maybe longer. Maybe it'll stay down, I don't know. But for now, for this bit of the step. Okay. Oh, flip it, and then put the little dot in the middle. Okay, it didn't stay upside down. It got flippy. So that's how it looks. Very colorful. Whoop, and I dropped it. Okay, and over here it said, to capture a nice gradient of spiky leaves, we added a new color for the 1x1 plate with a tooth. So if you have a Lego animal in your house, you could always give them a lovely light lavender teeth. Okay, now we're gonna build, it's a cactus, but which one? I'm gonna say it's the Eastern prickly pear, but I could be wrong. But the flower looks similar, so. Nope. Has anybody heard of Jeff Dunham? He's a ventriloquist. Sorry, I had to think about what the term was. He's pretty well known. He's done a few like Netflix specials and such. But we've seen him once before, but we got free tickets to go see him on Friday in our local area. So we're gonna take the kids. The kids they've not seen him live before, but they have heard the shows and the jokes many times. But he's pretty funny. So we're gonna go see him on Friday. a warning. This, kind of like the succulents, can get a little repetitive because you're building the same bases. Like there's three size pots, and you're building. Yes, yes, him. He is funny. When we've only seen him. Me and my husband saw him several years ago, and he brought out, what is it, the hillbilly like guy. He brought him out, and it was like he hadn't done him in so long. He was forgetting the jokes, and like the whole audience was like, "We got this," and everybody was saying the whole skit back to him, and he was just dying. He was loving it. He was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot my own jokes." One, and two, that you guys are like, "It doesn't matter. We'll tell them for you." Bubba J, that's what it is. Bubba J, where he's like, she was leaning against the tilt-a-whirl, causing it to tilt. Or Ferris wheel, causing it to tilt. But yeah, he forgot like the whole Bubba J skit because he hadn't done it in quite a while. It was great though. So yeah, the kids are excited to see him live, for the first time, because they've seen like the Netflix specials and just jokes and things like that, but they're excited. They like anywhere, any concert, I shouldn't say any, but we've taken them to several rock concerts and stuff, and they always enjoy it. Would gladly go more often. For a while, I had that silence as like my notifications alert, and I was standing in the post office, and I forgot I had turned up the volume on my phone, and all of a sudden I got a text, and it went silence out right there in the middle of the post office. I was like, okay, maybe not the best place to have that happen. I was like, I swear, it's just my phone. It's just a notification thingy. Like, yeah, I was like, I swear, I turned it off. I turned out the volume. It won't make that noise again. Like, note to self, pay attention to when your volume is up on your phone. Okay, I think I got that right. And we'll put our printed, the 3 printed pieces. And then I'll try to see if I can get my camera to look at it better. Okay, this is a bunch. Nope, I don't think that's right. I'm confused by how you want me. Right? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna get arrested in the post office. Like, seriously. Okay, I guess like this. And then like this. Ah, there we go. My brain could not figure out how they meant this to go. Yeah, talk about like, I'm gonna get arrested at the post office because my notification said I'll kill you. think that's right. Okay, so there's the little like printed pieces. See if I can get it to. There we go. Focus. Yeah, I was like, man, I gotta change my notification or make sure I turn my phone down when I go in the post office. There we go. No, I didn't actually get arrested, but I thought I was gonna get arrested in the post office because my phone said silence. Unalive you. Okay, I think these are extra. Yeah. Okay. It says, okay, there's two little information-y things. One is about the printed. It says, the round printed 2x2 Lego towers are in a new sandy green color and feature a fun new spiky deco to capture the look of an eastern prickly pear. And then over here it says, did you know that prickly pear fruit is edible? I do, because I get the prickly pear juice at Panera. And so are the big green pads. Just be sure to remove the spines before eating. Right? I'd be like everybody it was full post office. Everybody like turned and looked at me. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm sorry. It's just my notification. I'm like quickly turning off the sound. I was like, I will turn the whole phone off. I was like, that's it, phone. No more. I'm done with you. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe. Ooh, 2 baby bags. I was like, okay. Note to self. Like, of all the dumb things I did, this is going to be the one that gets me arrested. Oh, I can probably do it. Okay. What a sandy goat. That looks so weird. I don't know. Do I have a phantom ball? No, I don't. Double chance of shiny. Pokey, catch, ultra ball. Yeah, I was like, okay, self, please. Yeah, there's a website called VetTix. If you're military, you can join it, and sometimes there's like discounted or free tickets or whatever, and that's how we got the Jeff Denham tickets. And sometimes you have to do like a lottery where like you use points you've acquired or whatever to join the lottery, and then those that win the lottery can like get tickets. But that's how we got the Jeff Denham tickets. I caught it. So did Nikki. Good job, Nikki. Not like we really have any skill or thing required to participate in that, but I always say good job on the cat. Okay. Maybe the color is just off. Let's hope that. Because in the book, it does not look like this light green. It looks like dark green like this. So let's just hope I'm using the right one. Because I don't see a dark green one anywhere. So fingers crossed. Yeah, sometimes it's not that bad, and sometimes you're like, God, I hope I'm using the right piece. Sometimes it is like way off. And then sometimes that's compounded by the fact that those both similar colors are actually in the set. Like the light gray and dark gray. And then they're like showing you the piece and the coloring's off. So you think you should be using, you know, dark gray, but it's really the light gray. And then later you're like, why don't I have this piece? Because it lied to me. Yeah, they're all, you know, it makes it look like it's all the same, but it's not. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh God, I hope. Like, this wasn't that bad because I could clearly see that there were no dark greens. But if they had dark greens, it would have been questionable. It's happened before. It's happened numerous times. Like, one time you can chalk up to, oh, okay. But the more times it happens, the more times you're like, come on, just pay attention. And it almost makes me wonder, do they like third-party contract out the printings, and then they just have boxes and boxes and they don't really look at them, they just shove them in the box with the bricks? Or do they print them and they're like, well, it would cost too much to reprint them, so let's just go with it? Yep, that's happened to me before where I'm like, no, this piece is not in here, not anywhere. And it's because I had used it somewhere else when there was a color discrepancy. Three, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stop falling out of my hand. 16. There we go. 2, 4. I had the hardest time with, you're talking about the big huge treehouse, because I had the hardest time with that too. Like, I could not get, like, the two centerpieces that connect, I could not get it to connect for the life of me, and it was driving me crazy. One brick was just a little off and it would not connect. It took forever to figure out what was going on. I was getting pretty damn frustrated too. And it was really kind of one of the first sets that I built too. It was during COVID, and I drove all over from Barnes and Noble to Barnes and Noble trying to find it, and I finally did. And I had them hold it because they had called from one to the next, because I had said I'd already been to like 3. And had them hold it, and I drove over there, and then we had to wait in line because only so many people could be in the store at once. And man, and then it got so frustrating because I couldn't get that piece. And finally, I realized it was something like that, where I used the wrong brick because of the color discrepancy, and then it like messed me up. But I finally did get it built. One side it would just fall apart. Yeah, mine was the actual Lego one, but I like messed up or picked the same one, and I was like, God damn it, get in the hole. What, Carrot? Are they being mean to you? Did did you die because a tree fell on you in the game? Or did somebody kill you because you were trying to theft their items? Did they finally catch the robber? You just felt like being needy? That's why I had more than one child, so they could keep each other entertained. Or I should say, that's why I had more than one child so close together, so they could entertain each other. And it worked. Until, they wanted to go after each other, which was rare, thank God. I have the only siblings on the planet that don't want to rip each other apart, like, all the time. Usually where one is, in the house, they pretty much stay to their own zone now that they're teenagers, but out in the wild, where one is, the other is not far behind. They had those marshmallow chairs you can get for little kids, and they would sit in the same chair in each other's lap, basically, like, all the time. And they've never been in like a physical altercation, knock on wood, like with each other. Me and my brother would like literally go for each other's throats. It was bad. They just are always with each other. They're just, I think it's because they don't really, like, she wasn't even 2 when he was born. They've, just always, it's always been 2 of them. She doesn't ever remember a time where it wasn't the 2 of them. I think that plays a part in it. They are only 20 months apart. So for a long time, it was just like having twins. There was always 2 of them. I called them conveyor belt children because it was like a conveyor belt. You move along, and like as soon as one was done, the other was done, and it was like that with like everything. So I jokingly called them conveyor belt children. That's listen, if you want somebody who never stops talking, that's him. Every time he plays, even in there by himself, when nobody else is playing, like it's a single player game, it's still constant commentary. Like he narrates everything he does. Like when he's playing games, everything. So if you play with him, that's what you're gonna get all the time. He'll be like, I found an X. I made an X. The cow died. Oh my god, I'm over here. Oh my god, a bear just walked by. Like it's everything that he sees comes across. Like it all comes. That's how he plays. Everything is complete commentary. Like, ooh, my character blew his nose. Oh, he went to the bathroom. It's time to sleep. Oh my god. Okay, I guess, I don't know. I feel like it's not clicking on. But maybe that's just a feeling. This is our big pot plant. Like the large pot. Listen, you can gladly play with him. He will get on and play with you. What, he got Medieval Dynasty and another game yesterday. Oh yeah. That's what, when I say he has no concept that maybe that's not okay or that some people may get offended by it. He's just like, no, you stole and that's wrong and I'm not going to play with you. No, you can't help build my house because I don't want a thief building my house. It does not occur to him that some people might not be okay with that or his constant commentary. He doesn't understand or care that people might not like it or be offended. He just, that's how he goes. Well, I'm glad it wasn't annoying to you, Carrot. But if it was, you can totally just tell him, be like, okay, that's enough. Because that's what we usually do when he gets too much. We're like, okay, Cullen, take a break. Or Tractor. We're like, okay, take a break. That's enough. Yeah, degrading my axe. Like, I don't want to waste my axe. Because I only have so many hits with this axe. I don't want to waste them on you. You're not worth it. I was like, he just said you're not worth the axe. I was like, oh my god. He wants to stream, and I'm like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine tuning into a streamer and he would just have that constant commentary? That's like, I don't know if he'd so much interact with his audience if they weren't actively playing with him, but that is how a stream with him would be constant, like him telling you everything. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what you are, but I like you. Pokécatch, if I can spell correctly. Pokécatch. Ultra Ball. Hello! Welcome in! It is going well. I hope your holiday was wonderful. I'll give you a shout out. I always want to hit shift and then the / which gives me a question mark. Not the one I want. Not the key I want. Yeah, the exclamation SO isn't working for some reason. So I've been doing the other way of shout outs. But yeah, he wants to stream and I'm like, I don't know how well that will go with his type of the way he comments. Woohoo! And home in time for the missus? I caught it, Nikki caught it, and Carrot caught it. Sorry, Crazy. Today is not your day for Pokemon. I could not catch a single thing during my stream yesterday. And even afterwards, I was having trouble. Oh, come on. What's off? Just a smidgen. Something. Oh, there we go. I know you said your gift was the new phones. Hopefully everything went smoothly with the transition of the new phones, because I know sometimes that can go a little awry. But hopefully that went well for you, and you got all the things you wanted for the holidays, however you choose to spend it or whatever you choose to call them. My new thing is just going to be Merry, what was it? Happy Merry whatever. I kept seeing a meme for that everywhere, and I was like, I feel like that works. This way, whatever you choose to call it, it's covered. I think that's correct. Okay, and then that on top. I think we're going to do it again on each side. It says several species of pincushion cactus grow a lovely crown of flowers in vivid colors. Make sure I didn't miss any other little factoid thingies. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, okay, say that later, and then I don't say them. Nope, okay, didn't miss any. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in the way you're supposed to. There we go. Ooh, that one I went nicely. Oh, I actually saw the ad break thing. It popped up. Not before the ad started, but that's, at least it's something. Considering I wasn't seeing anything before. I should have figured that was up more, not as far down, but I didn't. Says after being cataloged for the first time in the late 1920s, Mammillaria crenata F. Zielmenia was largely unknown until it was rediscovered in 1988 within a specific canyon area in Mexico. Meow. Okay, so one under, one over, and then the little spiky spikes. Into this. Under, over, spiky. I just throw everything. Oops. There we go. That is all 9 of them. This is the last one. This is the prickly pear or the cactus. Let me get. Whoop. So these were our 3 big ones. Make sure I have them back far enough. And then these were our middle ones. And then these were our tiny ones. So I like these. They were cute. Fairly simple, but you built the whole pot, essentially. Hey, Ringbolt! Oop, doing it wrong. Shout out. How are you? And hopefully your holiday went well. Yes, it's usually just Sunday that's Harry Potter. But yesterday was Christmas and everybody was kind of all over the place. I don't even normally stream on Mondays, but I was like, let me do this because I'm in a mood. But this is the Tiny Plant set by Lego, and I will go back and add the set number and like a link to it. I saw last night that you shared in Grand Admiral Quacks the coffee mug and the present elf. Those were nice. I like the coffee mug. That looks like a really good build. But this set had a couple interesting like new pieces, or like pieces I should say in new colors, and the first time they were used in other sets, which is pretty cool. This has the pink flower at the top is made from lapels from like the mini figure soldiers, and then these are hair brushes that you get like in the Friends sets. So that's kind of cool how they repurposed them for this set. And then on this set, the like little teeth piece, it's the first time they've made it in this lavender color or lilac. And the same for this one. This is like the bottom of brooms, and it's the first time it's been in this green color. And then this top part here, this cup, is actually like a miner's helmet. It's the first time they've done it in like that lime green. And this flower at the top is actually like half a clamshell, and they made them in red for this set. And they said this one this like little mouth part here, the ridge of the Venus flytrap, was originally used as cake icing in another set. So they changed the color and put it in here. And these are actual little butterflies. And it's the first time they've done them in this purple color. And in this set, these green, like, bulbous pieces here, leaves, they're actually like newsboy hats. So I liked how they found so many different ways to use other pieces repurposed in this set. They do that a lot with the flowers, and I really enjoy seeing how they take those pieces and, like, looking at it. Okay, you can tell this is a hairbrush, but you might not know these are lapels, or that these are hats, or that this is a miner's hat. Like, I like different stuff like that when they find different ways to use the elements instead of coming up with a whole new mold. Find ways to repurpose. I like that. So yeah, I enjoyed this set. I love the flower sets. I'm looking forward to the rose one. I saw a video, somebody said they found it at their local Walmart already, even though it's not supposed to come out till the 1st. So maybe I'll keep an eye out. We're going to grocery shopping and doing some errands later, and we'll be at Target. Maybe I'll see if Target has it out already. And I talked about in the beginning of the stream, we were talking about off-brand Legos, you know, like, obviously they're not Lego, but like off-brand brick building. And I said that last night in Grand Admiral Quack's channel, we found, he talked about this other site. I'll do the link again, because if you type even like a little bit off, it could be bad. You could wind up at a whole nother website. But these look good, and each set comes with light kits, and I know Mr. Harold likes those. Like, you like to light your kits. These all each come with lighting, like when you buy the kit. So I think I'm gonna pick up one of those, and I'll build it here on stream, and we can all look at, you know, see. I'll be more informed about like how fast they process the order and ship it, like realistic timelines, you know. But they look really nice, and I know last night they were saying there were like 1 or 2 other builders that really enjoy it, and that's what they get versus Lego. So I will probably most likely buy one of those, and we can talk about like timeline wise about how long it takes to come and process and all that. And obviously you guys can tune in and watch the build and see how smooth or unsmooth it goes. But I had been looking at lighting, you know, and I'll see. This would be a good way to experience lighting something, because it's already included without having to buy it extra. Okay. Pokey, catch, fastball. Oh, I don't own that ball. Rude.
This whole game is rigged.
Pokey. I can't type. Catch. Ultra ball. Let me write Ring Bolt down too, and so I remember to add him to my list. Because I've been trying to add people to do like the auto shout out. But you know, of course, when you sit down, you can't remember who you want to add. So I've been trying to write people down as they come into the chat, so that then it's, you know, like more in the forefront of what I'm thinking. Making sure I wrote down wrote it down correctly. There must be something on this spot of the post-it, because now this pen doesn't want to work there either.
This whole game is rigged.
There we go. There we go. If you didn't see at the beginning of the stream, I got Harry Potter wand pens. I got a lot of Harry Potter stuff for Christmas. A lot of Niffler stuff, because I love Nifflers. But yes, this is today's build, and like I said, I will be sure to add the, I wasn't sure which set I was going to build today, so that's why I didn't have it in there already. But I'll be sure to add the set name, number, and then a link. It's my Amazon affiliate link. I don't have a Lego affiliate link, so know that if you click on it and buy it, I would be getting something. But don't click on it just for that reason. And feel free, if you have points on Lego more than anything, use those points. They are worth. You earned them, use them, save some money. I know there are a couple sets that are expiring. Like I say expiring. They're going to retire at the end of the year. So be sure to look out for that list. And, oh, you got more done? Feel free to share them if you want. You can totally post the link in here. Yeah. They retire some sets every year. I can try to find... Yeah, I also expire, retire. I know what I'm saying. It just comes out as something totally else. But yes, they're retiring some sets. Okay, Harry Potter headband. But yeah, I know there's some retiring at the end of the year, and then we all know they become stupid expensive after that. Because of course you can't just go somewhere and buy them. You've got to buy them from somebody who already bought it. And they can charge whatever they want. But be sure to Google that. Yes, you can totally share. You can put the link right in the chat. And I can bring up the web browsing and we can all look at it. I will happily share whatever mocks you build. Or whatever mocks you want to share, I should say. I can't talk today, or it seems like ever. Yep, I have no problem with links. I know everybody does their link thing different, but I just feel free to put them in. Look, they all fit in this little thing. What I'll probably wind up doing is little sets like this, or just even small builds, I should say. I wind up putting them on my bookcase with my books, and then they kind of like bring Lego to my books, and then the two merge. So I have like BrickHeadz and like the Disney Duo sets. I have them like spread out, and so I have all kinds of different stuff with my bookshelf. So because we hosted Christmas and we had just bought our house in yeah, they're so little, they're so itty bitties. We just bought our house, our first house, in June, and so like a lot of the family hadn't really been here, and so my nephew was here, and he was like, I knew you liked Lego, but I didn't know it was like this. And he was like walking around, like touching everything. He's like, can we take this one off the shelf and do it? Can we do this one? Okay, let me change to my web browsing. That's nice, Ringbolt. That's so cool. Like snowball fight? Is that what we're going for? Because that's what I see. Like, you build up the little snowballs and you hide behind it and throw snowballs at each other. That's very good. I am not creative in the least in like this kind of a sense. Listen, I can sew you a dress with a pattern from literally yards of fabric, but I cannot I'm not good at I can follow direction when it comes to Lego. A toy soldier. Oh, that one's good too. Ah. Clicking on all the wrong things. I like that one too. That's a good job. Do you do these? So I went to Bricklink, and I downloaded their mock whatever you can to build Legos. Is that what you use, or is there a different program you use? That one's cute too. Should have like a little thing on the side where you can line them up and then just press it down and they slide down. Almost like, like the Boy Scouts do the Pinewood Derby. They lock them and then they just drop them and they all go at the same time. That would be cool to add to that. So that's what you use. It's called Creative Nature. Because like I said, I downloaded the one for Bricklink, but I've not used it yet. I just downloaded it. But I haven't messed with it or anything. Okay. I love the Lego Ideas website. I go in there and vote for stuff all the time. And I know that's not everybody's deal. Some people don't like it or don't want to submit their designs, and I'm not trying to sway anybody one way or the other. I just like to go on there and vote. And I'm super excited because they did the Twilight House, got picked, and so did A Nightmare Before Christmas. Your ideas, no instructions. Okay. Those are good though. Like I said, I don't think I could do it. I downloaded the program, but I'm not sure that I could actually come up with anything to make in there. But let me see. I'm gonna raid out soon, so let me see who is currently on Twitch. Both Prophet and Clockston. They were both in earlier. Let's see how long they've each been on. About an hour. About an hour and a half. Okay. Jaeger, don't you worry about it. You just... If I am helping at all, even if you're not talking, I'm happy to help. You just do what you need to do for you, whether that's totally not watch at all or watch and just listen. You do what you need to do so that you can feel good. Listen, I only get anxious when I have to be around other people in real life. I saw the video the other day and I was like, I've never felt so targeted in my life. It was like, have you ever met a loud introvert? And I was like, what the hell is a loud introvert? And he goes on to explain that it's a person when around people they don't know, hardly talks, is super quiet. But if you stick them in their house with people they know and comfortable with, they are super effing loud. And I was like, I have never felt so targeted in my life. Thank you very much. Because that is me. I like people I don't know or I don't like. Nothing. Right? I have never feel so called out in my life. If I like you and I feel comfortable in the setting, I will be loud as hell. But if I don't like you or I don't feel comfortable in the setting, nothing. Zip zoodot. Nothing. And I was like, I never felt so called out before in my life. So we are all right there along with you, Jaeger. You just do what you need to do to feel comfortable in your skin. Because that's all that matters. I gave up. Right? Like, that's rude. How dare you call me out like that? I gave up caring what people think of me a long time ago. So I'm just going to do what I need to do. And that's it. Like, if I have to do things to make other people feel comfortable, and you know what I mean? Like, but that make me feel uncomfortable, and then I don't even want to be in my own body, that doesn't help anybody. Like, we all need to do what we need to do to feel comfortable in our own skin and worry about other people second. I'm not saying don't care about what anybody thinks at all, but worry about what makes you comfortable and content, or however you want to word it, first, and then other people second. Because you will drive yourself literally absolutely batshit crazy trying to make everybody in the world happy with who you are, when in the end you're not happy with who you are. So you just need to do what works for you and worry about others second. But yeah, I got a Niffler shirt. It gives you all the Niffler details. Oh, I was like, what is shining? I forgot this dang glitter bow. But yes. So you do what helps you relax and feel comfortable and be happy, and you worry about all of us second, Jaeger. Let's see. Like I said, oh, who's on? I think we're going into Clockston. I don't know who all plays video games, but there is a lot of drop things going on right now. I know Palia, which I play, has drops. My hubby was playing World of Warships, and they had drops, and so did World of Tanks. I think Rust had some. There were just a ton. So if you play video games, you might want to look at what the drops are happening right now. Maybe you can pick up some goodies. I don't have my phone. Let's do Raid. Clockston. And then I'm going to make sure I spelled it right. Yes, I got both sets of drops from Palia. I got the rug and then the stuffed animal from the first one, and the second one it was like wallpaper, another rug, and sunglasses. I don't play World of Warships, but my hubby does, and I try to support him by tuning into his stream, even if I don't have like the volume up very loud. Make sure I spelled this right. Oh, no T. Clockston TV. But yes, so be sure if you play any video games, check that drop list. You might as well tune in and, get some goodies. Oh, I have a frozen ball. I think I do anyway. Watch it tell me I don't. Pokey Catch Frozen Ball. Ooh, I do, because it didn't yell at me. But I will be back Friday, and I'm going to build my off-brand little flower wall hanger thingy thing that I got. They're Harry Potter ears. I got them off Amazon for like $8. I can send you the link, Steel, if you want. I have so many balls, different types of balls too, and I don't know what half of them do without like looking at it. So I try to watch for what it says, like is the preferred ball to help you catch that type. But if not, sometimes I just type in random ones and then try and go for a different one. These were like $8 Steel on Amazon. I can send you the link. There's like 45 different ones for like $8. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Steel says this, me and Carrot have the cheat bot, the Poke Infobot because it tells you like more info, like the tier C, what type it is, how much it weighs, what type of ball is better used to catch it. She calls it the cheat bot, and I don't care because I use the walkthrough guides when I play Harry Potter. I don't care about cheat codes. I will use them all. Right? It helps because I don't know what half those other balls do without reading each individual ball description every single time. So I'm going to use the cheat bot. But yes, Friday I will be working on this. I think it matches the dried flower set by Lego really well. Right? Like I play Poke-Go. I barely like know anything about Pokemon. I can play the actual game, like sit down with my kids and play the card game, but like I can't tell you a lot of stuff. So I just use the cheat bot and I don't care. This is and if you want, Nikki, I can send you the link for this set. Like I said, I just got it off of Amazon. I think it was like $30 when I put it on my wish list, but we just got it off of Amazon. If you want, I can send you the link for this one as well if you want. I don't care about if it's off brand, on brand, like you get what you can afford and you like it. Listen, Steel, both you and Carrot died against Fantasy in the thing. So talk about getting good. Okay, I'll get the link and send it to you, Nikki. I'm gonna start the raid and go to my ending now stream, or stream ending thingy thing. But hopefully you all had a wonderful time in here today with my craziness and all over, and I can't follow every step and I skip steps and no, you listen, you do what you gotta do, whether it's real life comes before on screen. But hopefully you guys had a good day and enjoyed the stream, and hopefully you'll be back. I'll be back on Friday at the same time, noon my time, which is central. You know, I don't know where everybody else is. I know some are on the East Coast, some are in another country. But you guys have an awesome day, and hopefully enjoy all the things you got yesterday, or however you want to, you know, if you just hopefully have a good day and a good time and enjoy yourself.